the Chiefs to 2 touchdown drives in the fourth quarter. Chiefs win to improve to 4-0, 27-23 victory. Mahomes goes for 304 yards and a touchdown. He now has 14 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions on the season.
Nice start to the season for him and an impressive
Great
road
start.
win. I mean, Mile High, not an easy place to get a victory. And, this is not the Chiefs' high-flying team that's scoring 35 and 38 or 40 points. He struggled a little bit with his chemistry with Kelsey in the first half. They obviously connected in the second. So that's a nice road win.
Kareem Hunt, 19 carries, $121, averaged 6.5 per carry, scored a touchdown. His longest run was 45, had the game-winning score. I mean, they're just rolling. Nice job, Broncos defense, blowing a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter at home.
Ooh, that sounds like gambler's remorse.
No, I mean, I push, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Should have been a win. You're up 10 at home in the fourth quarter. You should win the game.
Yep, you should ice that away.
Kansas City's league worst defense, though, is definitely their Achilles heel. They allowed Philip Lindsay and Royce Freeman, 2 rookies, to combine for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns on 20 carries.
Yeah, Denver.
So they are leaking
Denver as a
defensively.
team ran for 159. But, again, Keenum didn't throw a touchdown, couldn't hook up with his top 2 receivers, and he also threw a pick. And he was sacked 4 times.
Jason mentioned this earlier. There was a controversial play late in the game, 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. The referees badly missed a delay of game penalty. It was 3rd and 7 at the Denver 46. KC at the time was down 23-20 with 2:04 left in the game. You could see, there are shots where the play clock is at 0.
Right.
No penalties called.
Nothing.
Patrick Mahomes then gets flushed out of the pocket. He finds Demetrius Harris for a 35-yard gain down to 11.
Huge
That
no
then
call.
set up the winning touchdown, which was play.
3rd and 12, but they convert 35-yarder on a 3rd and 7, end up scoring. Huge play in the game.
There may be some answers to the whole Le'Veon Bell question. When is he going to come back? He's expecting to report to the Steelers during the team's Week 7 bye, according to a report from ESPN's Jerry Fowler. So that would mean he'll miss 2 more games.
Correct. He would come back for the Brown game if he comes back.
Steelers, of course, are 1-2-1. They rank 28th in the league in rushing yards. So I know a lot of people are hyping up James Conner. I think if Le'Veon Bell's there, they're probably not 28th rushing the football.
Conner had a great debut against the Browns, but he's kind of gone off a cliff since then with his rushing totals. So week by week, Le'Veon Bell's leverage is getting better.
As expected, Jameis Winston was named the starter for the Buccaneers.
Fitzmagic comes to an end.
I feel bad for
long.
Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick said, he goes, he understands the deal, but he said, I either had to play like the MVP of the league or I'm benched.
Right.
Correct.
There was no in between for
And
him.
he played like the MVP for a couple weeks.
Yep.
Then he played like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, but
I
through
guess-
4 games, he's got 11 touchdown passes.
I understand. But it's what have you done for me lately? His last game was not good, and they got beat 48-10.
So no more-
Now, Jameis didn't play well either when he came in. He threw a
Right.
couple picks.
He
But
was 16 for 20.
He was
One of the
60
picks
for 20. Yeah.
was Khalil Mack hit him
Yep.
on the arm. That one floated. I didn't see the second pick.
Believe me, you'll see a lot more of that with Jameis Winston.
Probably. Although I looked at his numbers, he's improved each year. Quarterback rating, completion percentage.
He's still mediocre.
I just don't think you can rely on him. He's not going to get you to a Super Bowl.
No.
All right, that brings us to 5 questions. We do it every Tuesday on the Junkies Blitz. Let's start with the question of MVP in the league. Right now, it's Patrick Mahomes. 14 touchdowns, 0 picks. Will he win the MVP? Here are your other 2 top candidates right now.
Yep.
Quarter point of the season.
Kirk Cousins.
Khalil Mack, 5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. Got one in every game. 1 interception. Bears are 3-1.
I'm scratching him already. Defensive guys generally don't win.
And I think Jared Goff right now, the Rams are 4-0. 11 touchdowns, 2 picks. That normally would look amazing, and he's got 1,400 yards, which is 200 more yards than Patrick Mahomes.
Somebody who you're kind of sleeping on, Alvin Kamara.
Yes.
I think he has to at least be
I think you're right.
in the discussion at this point.
Well, he started out slow, too, right? And then now he's just been amazing lately.
If you had to predict right now who wins the MVP this year,
Goff. I'm going to
Jared
go out on a
Goff.
limb. If he keeps putting up, he's not going to do what he did against the Vikings every single week. But if he goes out and gives you 2 or 3 every
That
week on
offense
top,
looks ridiculous.
I think Goff might be the guy because I think Mahomes is going to regress a bit after the fast start. We saw some of that last night
his
already.
start is so fast, though, at
What about
14.
It's a fast one,
Even if
no
he's
doubt.
okay the rest of the way, let's say the rest of the year he throws 20 touchdowns and he has 10 picks. It'd be a 34 touchdown, 10 pick year.
It's very impressive. Still year starting.
I'm going to stick with Patrick Mahomes. Jason Bishop, who wins MVP?
What about Todd Gurley?
Give me his numbers.
Second in the league in rushing, already has 6 touchdowns.
Isn't he way behind Zeke?
No, he's not way behind him. Let's see, he's 90 behind him, 88.
I mean, definitely a candidate. EB, who's your MIVIP?
I don't know. I guess the easy answer is to say Mahomes. I just don't know if that it'll continue.
It's usually a quarterback.
Yeah.
I think Khalil Mack is getting a lot of run and a lot of attention. That might be my sexy pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?